game like this?
No, nothing like this. It's just crazy. Every pitch and every out is just so loud. Even just like an out like that, it's still loud.
It's almost like a American college basketball game.
%28 of all major leaguers are born outside the United States. Of that 28%, 15% are from the Dominican Republic. It's important in the front office that our American players gain insights into how their Latin teammates were introduced to the game, how they grew up in the game. There's a completely different baseball culture, a completely different life culture.
During a season, there's going to be a lot of challenges, a lot of ups and downs. If you're able to empathize with a teammate, and especially somebody who comes from a whole different background, it builds a certain bond that is important on any championship team.
It's a really cool thing when you have Americans actually come here and try to understand it the other way around. You see more camaraderie. You just need a connection, a thing that we have in common. That's all you need sometimes.
We're having the time of our life, you know?
This will probably be the best trip I'll ever go on.
Oh, so good.
So juicy.
You're just dinging it. It's great.
That's that goodness gracious right there.
We'll try a plantain. Whole meal, 9.1 out of 10.
Our Embracing Diversity program, where we take our players to the Dominican Academy, is really about opening their eyes and opening their minds, and really in some cases opening their ears too. Our draft class, which will be some high school but mainly college, will be interacting with our Latin guys.
It's important because it really serves as an opportunity for our American prospects to build empathy and understanding of those challenges that our Latin players face when they go to the United States for that first time.
One thing that happens when you go and play in the States is that Latinos tend to hang with Latinos and Americans tend to hang with Americans. In recent years, we're guys that had come here where they were actually hanging out more and having more of a discussion, because there's a connection. That's all you need sometimes. You just need a connection, a thing that we have in common.
And what we're hoping is that as these players move up through the system with their Latin teammates, maybe they encourage them to be a little more proactive. Maybe an American player can then reach out and say, hey, can I pick you up on the way to the ballpark? Really become better teammates, which, you know, hopefully would increase the chemistry in the clubhouse. We load up early in the morning. We head north about an hour and a half, 2 hours to Jordana Ventura's hometown.
Going to Jordana Ventura's graveside in his hometown. I watched him pitch ever since he made it up to the big leagues until his last start. He was a great soul and he's a great teammate also. To be able to share that experience with all these guys and with his family also, because they were there, it was very special. It meant a lot.
Our clinic in Las Serenas, this year we had about 160 kids, 2 or 3 Latin coaches with us, with some Latin players. Our Latin guys can explain what's going on clinic-wise.
So what's it like now having your teammates come down here and experience life down here?
For me, it has been like amazing. They feel like how I felt when I went to America.
This year we had about 10 different stations, probably 20 or 22 people who could help with the clinic. Once the clinic was done, we had a good team lunch where we invited Jordana Ventura's family. We all ate together. It was gorgeous.
Aún no está con nosotros, pero siempre vivirá en nuestros corazones. Nuestro hermano Jordana Ventura. Gracias, donde quiera que esté.
Playing a game of Batia at the orphanage. Adrian's getting diced, as you can see. Can't hit it at all. Like, we're having the time of our life, you know? It's a great experience, and I'd recommend anybody, athlete or not, just to come here for a week and Way to go!
We take the kids to an orphanage. Personally speaking, it's one of my favorite places in the entire world, much less the Dominican Republic, just anywhere.
Thank you, gracias, mucho gracias.
A lot of hard work, a lot of help, a lot of help.
The beauty of this orphanage is that the kids are thrilled that they have someone there. They could care less that they're professional baseball players.
Beautiful, gracias. And this is my third signature. Should put a little heart right there. If we could come in here and for 3 hours of our time, just to put a smile on their face, make ice cream for them, give them popcorn, do anything for them. It's gonna be a great memory, and I'm gonna put this up in my bedroom stand in a little glass case, and it's just gonna be there forever.
We're painting houses right now, just trying to help out in this little village, and it's just been a great experience so far.
You think the orphanage might be poorer than the sugarcane village, but it's really the other way around.
Getting some sticks for me and my teammates to help paint these houses.
It started raining, and you think our guys would, screw this, we're not doing it, it's in the rain. No, our guys, they stuck through it, and we ended up painting 2 houses with the help of the people who lived in those houses.
This will probably be the best trip I'll ever go on. Just from the experience aspect of it, going to Las Trenas and seeing that up there and how big of a baseball community that is. Santo Domingo's a little different scenery with the city, and it's so busy there. It's almost like New York City with the driving.
One try, no practice. Kind of a Times New Roman logo for the KC logo right there.
A real.
Hey, first thing you do is this.
Yeah. Let me.
Is that all you do? Hey, let's wear it off.
Si te pones remolón, no te la doy.
La gorra y la bandera la tenemos en especial, la bandera.
Frank Moscato here with the Royals. We're here in the Dominican Republic. We're embracing Diversity Week. Here at a game tonight, and it's gonna be fun.
You don't need a language to play baseball. It's a common language, it's a common game. It doesn't matter, what language you speak. It's something that you are able to see firsthand during this Embracing Diversity Week.
It's really helping us American players understand where our teammates come from when we meet them in America and the journey they've been through and where they grew up.
It makes me a better teammate in so many ways.
To be able to share that experience with all these guys, it was very special. It meant a lot.
It's a team effort to pull something like this off. It needs to be noted how well our players did, getting them outside of their comfort zones, how they embraced it. I think any of them would go down again. I think there's an increased likelihood that they would consider playing winter ball now that they've seen it, they've been there. The foundation has been laid for opportunities that they're going to have later in their careers.